Imagine going through life feeling miserable, from fatigue to weight gain to mood swings. Very common symptoms affecting millions of people, but often misdiagnosed. Here with the truth about low thyroid is chiropractic physician Dr. Joshua Red of RedRiver Health and Wellness Center. By the time they get to you, they're frustrated. They don't know what to do with that. They're at their wits' end.
We're kind of their last resort, unfortunately. And it's really frustrating to see a lot of these patients. They go from doctor to doctor, struggling with low thyroid and autoimmune conditions and really not getting the help that they need. A lot of these patients too, they're already on thyroid hormones. They just don't know what's causing the thyroid issue, and their health continues to decline and get worse and worse and worse.
Absolutely. Those were just some of the symptoms. What else will people feel? If you are suffering with low thyroid, what should you be paying attention to? Some
of the most common ones would be depression, fatigue, weight gain, headaches, intestinal issues, hair loss, brain fog. I mean, there's so many different symptoms depending on what's the mechanism of why they have low thyroid, for sure.
And you deal with patients one-on-one, and you transform their lives. I want to share some pictures right now with one of your patients. Her name is April. She's on the right of your screen. What was April's condition when she got to you?
So April she had low thyroid for the last 8 years. She was on thyroid hormones, and she continued to decline rapidly. She ended up having Hashimoto's disease, but nobody really knew how to actually treat her. She just got on thyroid hormones, and she went from doctor to doctor, and she just continued to decline, wondering what in the world's going on with me.
And that was for how many years?
8 years.
8 years. And finally she said, this is not working.
Yeah, she actually found my book and read it, and she came into her office, and within about 3 months she already noticed a huge change, and after about 6 months she just got better and better and better.
So what does your office do differently? She was on medication. She was trying to cure this thing. What did you do differently?
A lot of the problems that we see here is these patients are having a bigger, more complicated autoimmune problem. And that's never being addressed with the thyroid hormones. And so addressing the autoimmune issues by identifying what imbalances are causing it, and there could be lots of different things like cortisol defects, hormonal imbalances, blood sugar issues, intestinal problems, plus there could be a lot of dietary and lifestyle things that cause it to flare up. And so if these patients don't know what's causing the autoimmune response to flare up, they're out of luck, and they feel hopeless and they're frustrated. And so we do a lot more complicated and comprehensive testing to really identify what's going on there.
So that, coupled with your book, The Truth About Low Thyroid, which you wrote, which is a real game changer for people, she got the right combination of treatment.
She did. And yeah, she was still on thyroid hormones. She still had to be on that, but she was also managing the other imbalances that were causing those issues.
Look at her today. She just finished a race right there.
She is doing so good now. Her quality of life is so much better. Before she had like 0 to 5 good days a month. Now she has almost every day as good.
And how much weight did she lose tackling this correctly?
She's now lost, up to this point, 77 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
And we're not here for weight loss. That's not what we do, but that's usually a good side product of what we do. The biggest thing is that you don't realize how many people out there are struggling with so many different symptoms and not knowing what in the world to do, and their quality of life is so poor. And so that's really our main focus, is really getting to where they have, you know, like 20 to 25 good days, and teaching them and educating them and showing them what to do, what not to do.
Oh my goodness, get off that cycle. Thank you so much, Dr. Redding. Way to go, April. Let's give you a special offer this morning. Call now. You are going to get a free consultation. Plus, anyone who comes in for that consultation, you will also receive a free copy of Dr. Red's book, Amazon's #1 best-selling book on thyroid, The Truth About Low Thyroid. Their office is in Scottsdale. To book an appointment, 480-970-5555, or visit the website, redriverhealthandwellness.com.